Well. I'm going to get me a drink real quick. Hopefully somebody will come in. I'll be right back. Hey, I got a viewer. All right. I got 2 viewers. Yay. All right. So, well, let's get going. I'm going to get going here. What the hell happened there? Oh, there we go. Oh. I got old, you know whose stream over here. Oh, good God. Anyway, so let's get going. Recently, not too very long ago, as you can see, I got a screen up here because I'm going to be popping over and bringing up some screenshots here very shortly because I'm going to explain a little something because Bob's lying through his fucking teeth yet again. So we'll bring up, and the facts are here. And unlike someone else who is live right now on their now limited, very limited channels, Saturday, someone decided to call a retirement home here locally in Lincoln, Nebraska, and make a claim that I was on the way over to murder one of the residents. Well, we all know that's a crock of crap. So anyway, unbeknownst to the moron who made the call, he didn't do his due diligence and research. And it just so happens that this is the funny part, you guys. The retirement home that he called is one of the upper echelon retirement homes here. This is where people like judges and high-ranking police officers and their family members and places like that go when they retire, and they don't want to live in their big-ass houses anymore, so they go over to this place. I'm not going to say the name of the place. Because that's just not the proper thing to do. So anyway, so he called over there and told them that pack of lies without knowing what sort of retirement home it was, number one. Number two, didn't really think it through that, the police just might maybe investigate it a little more thoroughly than taking his word for anything. Because I'm sure it was a rambling freaking phone call. So after the police, after discussing things with the Mission Police Department where he's at, and doing some investigative work, and yes, and they even told me when they were here, and that'll come here pretty quick, that they actually watched some of his streams. So here's what has come out as of late, and we, a lot of this we kind of already knew. The Mission Police Department seemed to think that it was under the impression that, number one, he's very well known down there, and number two, he's also well known as being a little on the mentally unstable side, and that's coming from the cops. That ain't coming from me. That's not coming from me. So they did the investigations. They sent a couple of officers over here to discuss things with me, of course, and gave me the where's it at? Oh, doggone, I got to hear some damn place. Gave me the case number. Oh, there it is. Gave me the case number. And I get back over here where I can see what I'm doing. And here's the card. I'm covering up part of the case number. There's the case number right there. And then when I went and I got a copy of the police report, which I have right here. As you can see, this is, let me take a peek over here and see if you guys can actually, yeah, you can read that. Good. Glad you can see that. Hope he can. So, this is the actual police report you see up here. It says incident report, Lincoln Police, case numbers right there. Public incident report taken at 4:18 on 7/11/2026. The incident occurred between 3:30 Saturday, 7/11. Southeast team took the report. The location, I changed this address so that you can't find out. Well, you can figure it out, if you have got. Anyway. But here's the kicker to this. When they decided to investigate it, the lady that he called about, take a quick peek here and see if he's yakking about it yet. Yeah, he hadn't realized I'm live yet. But anyway, so when you go and you scroll down a little bit on this, check this out. This is great. This is just great. You scroll down here a little bit. Oh, looky there. Victim number one, me. Unwanted phone calls, which is basically harassment, and that's the officer's badge number and the officer that took the call. But there they've got me as a victim, which is freaking amusing because Bob was trying to make some lady that I have no clue who the hell it is, never met her, don't even know the name, but Bob I have that video, by the way. That's right. I saved the video. And they've got me as the victim, meaning that it's up to me what happens with this case moving forward. Now, unlike you, who sits down there and rants and rants and rants and yammers and yammers and yammers and never provides a lick of proof of any kind, and that's exactly what you're doing right now. Double reverse back 2 Yep, you're right, Cannonball. You are correct on that. Because here's what I'm sure, because on the next stream the next day that he did, which was titled, that's right, Bud, I saved this stuff, which was here's the title of it right here. After police call on serial killer Harry Brogan at 89-year-old lady's house. Well, she doesn't have the house. She lives in a retirement home. Number one, I don't know what house you come up with in your freaking bizarre goddamn brain, or lack of thereof. And you had said that, well, I checked into it and Harry's not in jail. I couldn't find any jail listing. Well, of course you're not going to find any jail listing for me. Do you really think that they're going to take your word for jack shit? And just in this most recent stream that you're on right now, which you're too fucking, I don't know, too stupid to make yourself into the big screen down here in the little bottom corner where it's the itty bitty picture. And you had said that, well, 3 or 4 times. Well, I don't know. I checked, and he wasn't in jail. I'm not going to jail for your bullshit. But, and I hope that your little buddy Aaron's watching right now. I really do. I hope he's watching. Because I'm sure he's going to tell you. He'll call you or put it in the little chat box down there or whatever. Because I know this. They did do their due diligent research and investigative tactics that they used before they came over here, because they didn't come over here till about 7 o'clock at night, I guess, something like that. And that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But as I recall, I think I told you a little something, that the day the cops showed up at my place was the day you would need to start looking over your shoulder. And that day has come. You managed to get the cops over here. So what has happened so far? Well, looky here. This is from one of your YouTube channels. The video got pulled, but that's not all. Oh no. Trumpsters and Conservatives YouTube channel is gone. It got yanked, pulled down. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And then this is another shot of the Trumpsters and Conservative page. This channel was removed because it violated community guidelines. See, you kept pushing the limit and pushing the limit and pushing the limit, and it finally came back and bit you square in the ass. And the other channel that is gone too is your T-Bob Love channel. And you know, I'm sorry, I don't feel for you. I really, really don't. And the T-Bob Love channel, I gotta say, man, you had a lot of videos on that channel, bud. Going back for years, you had a lot of videos on that channel. But you did. You kept pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. Until just got, you got sick of it, quite frankly. Got sick of it. I'm sick of it. I know Kelly and John down in Florida are sick of it. I know Rob DeHaven's sick of it. I know friggin' Maurice Delka's, much like Rick in Missouri, sick and tired of it. It's time for you to, somebody in the chat. Let me bring this back up for a minute. Over here in the chat, in your chat, in this one, and this is your current chat, by the way. Right over here. I don't know who this guy is, because it's not me. Because you got me blocked from making comments on your shit because you're chicken shit and you're afraid of me. Okay, look here, playing it safe. Turns out YouTube has a longer memory than a bottle of liquor, and you fucked that up when you commented about it because it has nothing to do with liquor. All that drunk chest thumping, fairy tales, and running off at the mouth finally hit the wall. Yep, pretty much did. You done screwed yourself. And I love this one. We're tired of hearing the same recycled bullshit. Either make your move or quit clogging up the room with hot air. And there's your buddy Aaron popping in. He's showing up in here. And again, I'll give a little piece of advice to Aaron. Yeah, this is Bob's shit. This is Bob's shit here. Sparky lost his barking dog. He doesn't have a barking dog. He doesn't have a barking dog. He lost that a long time ago. Now this is his live stream right now on his what channel is that on? Just a second. Hang on, I'll send you the link on Facebook Messenger. As soon as it decides to load up, there it is. Okay. Okay, link has been sent. Yeah, he's live right now. He's talking about ice cream. Yeah, I want to take ice cream advice from a diabetic who doesn't know how to take care of himself. All right, that makes a lot of sense. But on well, I guess did that not? What am I doing here? Oh, there I am. Okay, now I know where I'm at. Forgot where I was at for a minute. So yeah, this is the comments that were left by asshole assassin. And when he was, as soon as that fairy tale comment came up, and he, I don't tell fairy tales on people. Really? What the fuck is all this shit you've been saying about me for years and years and years? The gay thing, the serial killer thing, the murder thing, the butthole thing, the Rhonda is a transsexual thing. Really? Really? That's not fairy tales? Because you can't prove one goddamn thing that you have ever said, ever, about me. Nothing. Save for one thing. Save for one thing. When you found that bad check so many, many years ago, you thought you had struck frickin' gold. Well, you're right on that. He, like right now, okay, he's live again, and he's been live on this one for 3 hours, right after he has just finished a stream. Ra-da-da-da. The stream he's on right now is running into right up at three. It's on 3 hours right now, so we'll go 3 hours. He had just recently finished the stream at 4 hours, which there's 7 hours today. And then last night he did a 9.5 hour stream. 13 minutes still. That's 2 weeks ago. Well, because he has lost a couple of channels, you're not going to get too much of an accurate count. But just over the past couple of weeks, man, I tell you, he never gets out of that fucking bed. He never gets out of that bed. I don't get it. I don't get it. Well, the puppet master can watch it all he wants to, because I don't give a rat's ass. Because his little boy down there in Texas is going down because 2 of his channels are gone. That's who you're talking about. Okay. Well, yeah, but he might have multiple social media platforms, but unless he tells people where they're at, they're not going to work for him. They're just no longer gonna. I mean, you think about it. Mark's had a group page for Mark Connors because he's so popular. He's had that up over on Facebook for 7 years, and he has a whopping 2 members. Yep, you can go over to his Facebook page, and well, number one, all you're going to see is a bunch of junky crap anyway. And number 2, all you're going to see, and you won't see any likes on his shit. You'll once in a while you make may be a comment once in a blue moon, but not very often. But his T-Bob Love YouTube channel is gone. His Trumpsters and Conservatives YouTube channel is gone. Let's see what he's doing here. And here you go. Here's
And well, they evicted him, and his family come and got him him another place to stay and got him moved and all
there he
that.
is.
But it wasn't old folks home. And boy, that guy was probably hurt for money every month.
Here's
Well, that dumb motherfucker, before they evicted him, he did it a third time. And he thought all they could do is bite the last part of it off. So he was feeding the fucking squirrels again. No shit. And he bit that last fucking part off. That's what he got evicted for. They gave him a chance, kind of on their way to evicting him, I think. But when he did it the third time and now he lost his entire fucking finger, they don't want to see that shit. They kick this fucking ass out. And now that place has a policy that if you get bit by a squirrel while feeding them, it's automatic. You get evicted there now. All because of that old son of a bitch. It was dumb enough to feed a and he kept doing it.
So now he's going to go back because he actually thinks that people are interested in watching him play this boring ass game. It's a good game when you play it yourself, but people don't want to watch someone else play it. If they want to play this Stratego game, they're going to do it themselves. And the thing about it is since he doesn't know how to multitask when he's doing a live stream, he doesn't talk while he's playing the game. And he just plays along, and then he might mention something during the pause in the game. Oh, look what that guy did. And that's about it. But nobody wants to see this. Not for hours and hours and hours. And that's what he does. It's crap for hours on end. And take note, he's still in bed. And it's 4:30 in the afternoon. Are you fucking kidding me? Let's see, can I? There's yeah, exactly. He talked. Oh, this is good. I like this one. I like this one. Yeah, he sits over there and talks to a computer screen for hours. One other person watching, probably the feds. Now, they don't give a shit. They don't care about what he's doing. Why would they give a crap about what he's doing? They don't care. Just like he's claiming that the feds are investigating me. No, they're not. And if they did, so what? What are they going to see? You're going to see some ride videos. They're going to see me poking fun at Marky. They're going to see me poking fun at Bobley. And they're going to see some model building. Yeah, I'm not going to put the "Do you like my cup" thing up. He doesn't deserve any respect whatsoever anymore. I'm done playing with him like that. This has become serious shit now. And I'm not, he's lost 2 channels thus far and multiple videos probably. Your accounts got restored. No, while you were doing that video on another channel, while he was doing this video, which says my account's restored. Oh, let me get over here and share this tab instead. Okay, this video right here. While he was doing this one last night, bragging about, oh yeah, I got my pictures back and they can't do shit, blah, 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 blah. That's when he lost both of his channels during that video. And I don't really think he's quite realized and grasped that just yet. Oh, he will. He will. I have no doubt. But Aaron, man, I'm telling you, bud. The best thing you can do is to just back off from this guy because he's trouble looking for a place to happen. He's never going to take anybody to court. That's never going to happen. He's never going to take anybody to court because he can't afford it. He can't fucking afford it. He doesn't have that. He spends way too much money on his fuck. Now it's his marijuana and his beer and booze and whatever else. He doesn't have the money to waste on anything else. And he's going to keep falling down and falling down and falling down. Yeah. And because I'm just going to let him do it. I'm going to let him do it. I'm going to and just like, well, remember what Marky did? Gave him enough rope and he hung himself. And he ended up getting shut down. Where's he been? Where's he been? You're never going to shut me down. You're never going to get me off the internet. Really? Hey, how is the Connors report today anyway? How's that going? That going pretty good for you? Is the Connors report going pretty good for you? I'm betting not. Well, hey, tell you what, let's take a quick peek at that, shall we? Okay, here we go. And I'm going to add that to the stage. So let's take a peek here. Oh my goodness sakes. Looky there. This video is unavailable. Like that comes as a big shocker to anyone because he has deleted tons of crap from his YouTube channel. Oh, and what's this? Copyright 2020? Huh. You mean you haven't updated this page in 6 years? And let's click on the Mark Connors autobiography and see what happens. Oh, nothing again. So what happened with that? Because you deleted all the videos off of that quote-unquote autobiographical page because they were all horse crap anyway. Made up nonsense, trying to frickin' get somebody that's never had a career Old Mr. Markey. The person that he's not even a has been. He's not even a wannabe. He just never was. And let's see. He's back live again.
Yeah. And it was fun, and I didn't care what anybody said. And I bought a beer too. I'm not one-sided on that. I might buy it first. I might end up with your lighter if you don't watch it.
He's got
LARP Boofers.
2 watch. Oh shit! Hey, I've got more watches
Yo,
than Bob has
T-Bob,
got. How
have you
about
ever
that?
thought about boolin, or is it boofing or boolin?
He actually said, "Hey guys, I only drink 1 beer." Oh, really? Well, I'm sorry. One beer. What do you have? Just an attachment to the keg on the bottom of the can. Then he actually said that.
Right there. That's one of them. Kamala Mamas. Right there for you to see, baby. And there it is. There's my snapshot. See?
Oh God, I guess
ain't
this
no
means
hurry to put it in the proper file yet.
Guess this means that he's going to come up and he's going to put this into Microsoft Paint and work on it.
Whatever I know is there, I'll go put them in the right spot. When I go look at screenshots, they're right there together. You can't miss them. So I got another IP address to ask YouTube for. That's all that boils down to. This LARP fella here is a dumb SOB.
Why are you going to ask YouTube for IP addresses? It seems to me that once you find out what a person's ISP provider is, you would go through them to get an IP address. And here's the kicker to this. You're not going to be able to request jack shit. You're going to have an attorney do that because it all comes under subpoenas that have got to be approved by a judge. And there's not a judge down there that's going to approve anything that you ask for, because it's going to be so moronically stupid when you turn in the paperwork that they're going to look at it and go, what does this mean? What does this even mean? What are you talking about? Why? Doesn't make any sense. But we know that's never going to happen, so he's not being stalked. Oh, and by the way, the phone call that you made to my ex-wife, that you actually played on your stream. I got that clip, and that's been forwarded over to the police department as well. And I know you muted yourself so that nobody could hear what you said. But it doesn't matter because you let her, you let the voicemail play, which is proof that you're just harassing people. And that's what stalking is all about. You can't show one thing that I've done, that Kelly's done, that John's done, that Rob's done, that Maurice has done, that Rick has done, that proves stalking. You can't show jack squat ever. I can. I've got it. And you're just so stupid. You can't even remember 2 years back when you were sending messages to my son's wife, harassing them. Do you even remember? Do you remember what her name was? Probably not. And I'm not going to say it. You don't even remember that. And yet you used the name again recently, claiming that that person was my transsexual or whatever the fuck it was lover, which it made absolutely zero sense. Yeah, he's not. I don't know who LARP Boopers is, but I'm enjoying that. And he's still for. Let's see what's he saying now on his "I'm back." Let's see. Whoops! What'd I do? Oh, I hate it when I hit the wrong damn button. That's what I did. I hit the wrong friggin' button. See what he's blathering on about now, because he was going into the Kamala Mama crap for the umpteenth time.
I'm being stuck this first baggery. Who do I stop?
Oh, there he goes.
Who have I ever stopped?
Really?
Just name somebody. You can't say Mark because me and Mark are buddies, and he's going to be at the trial too. Even though I ain't talked to him in ages. I wish the best for the guy, and I love the guy. He actually turned out to be the good guy in all this.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
But I released the truth, even based on all of that. So I really don't give a shit how you view anything, my friend. You might just shut up and listen from time to time, and you pretty much get the gist of what went down and what's going on. If you're saying they're not being very tough stalking me, no, well, that is true. Oh, absolutely. You don't know these people yet, apparently. But, boy, there's something else. They got histories, too. But it's just when I found out this certain one was a serial killer, I started reporting to different police departments, state police, the Fed. The Fed wouldn't fucking do anything until a particular state made a federal request for a particular unit to go look at this case. Now, that's been a while back, but you know what? These cases could take forever, especially if you happen to be somebody who's approximately 69 years old.
Ready to say my
I
name,
can
Bob?
trace your first murder back to age 15. And I could present over 300 cases to you.
Prove it. Let's see,
Maybe
Bob.
400, actually.
Come on, let's see.
Possible victims of this guy. But I don't do it like that. What I do is I narrow it down best I can, and I put them in different categories. He did these. And he probably did these. I don't know, man. Some of these look like it. The date don't work out, though. Nah, you got to go. You know, even that. So you got to look at everything. Make sure everything jives with what you're looking at, because you're trying to learn the pattern of a serial killer. You have to keep that.
Yeah, now, you know, and really you got to think about when he describes stuff, he's so deadly accurate on how things are done and what occurs and what happens. Kind of makes you wonder if he's not projecting what he's actually done in the past, because out of the blue, a number of years back, this guy moves from the Dallas-Fort Worth area where he had lived at for years, and all of a sudden, poof, he's down in Podunkville, Texas, next to the border. Grows a beard, and then starts moving from room to room to room to room to room periodically. So it kind of makes you wonder what the fuck is up with that. You know, maybe they've got some sort of information on him. Maybe they just don't care. Who knows? I don't know. But I'm not going to sit here and speculate whether or not he is, in fact, projecting. It just seems kind of odd. Oh, that hurts. LARP Boopers over there on Bob's channel said, Bob, tell us about your first true love, Tamara Wolf. What happened there? Oh.
Fucking murderer right there. I've had more than 2 cases
He hadn't had shit reopened.
Where they convicted other people for the murders they did not commit. With 0 evidence, these people were convicted of murder now. So all I had to do was call up, ask about a certain murder, and wait for them to tell me, well, there was a man convicted for that named so-and-so, and that was on the date so-and-so.
And he just loves, and his way of connecting dots is like way, way out there. Yeah, exactly. Are you even into women? Are you even, that's pretty funny. Are you even into women?
A police officer on arresting this kid, and they convicted him. And this is the one case that always haunted that police officer.
Yeah, and you keep living that dream, moron.
Confession out of that kid. He swears up and down. He was down the street where he always hangs out with his buddies every night. And he can be placed there up to a certain time. But his aunt, who was, you know, mentally slow a little bit there, she's a slow thinking person. Well, that night, somebody walked in.
But see, it's always someplace down here, down there. He never gives any sort of specifics like this happened at Joe's Bar and Grill, or this happened at the TA truck stop off of Interstate 73. Never gives specifics, never gives cities, never gives names, never gives anything like that, with the exception of, oh, well, this person was stabbed 200 times in the back and was held underwater or whatever the hell he's talking about. But he never gives places name. He says that my first one was 15 years old and was a teacher here in Lincoln. He did say that. But really, who was that? Because if you go online and look up if there were any teachers murdered back, what would that have been? 70, what, 2, 1? You're not going to find anything. You know, again, he just loves to make stuff up. When was your last psych evaluation?
Didn't do nothing. Walked outside at 1 p.m. just to look around. You know, a friend comes to visit. Parents come back over. It's the weekend. Blah, 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 blah. And this is a regular thing because her brother took good care of her. See, he loved his sister. And so her locking the door, well, she doesn't think that way, right? She's a little bit slow. And it's too bad because she left the door unlocked one day. And this particular serial killer walked right into her place.
Oh, this is a new one. I haven't heard this one
Started
yet.
stabbing her to death.
Stabbing.
Now, if you want to ask the question, did she wake up while she was being stabbed to death? And the answer is absolutely yes.
See, now, how would he know shit like
But
that?
she couldn't do anything. She was stabbed over 220 times. The doctor said he quit counting.
Oh, there's 220 on this one instead of just 200.
And it was not the bleeding out that killed her. Not yet. What actually killed her was that whoever that serial killer was, who belongs to this group of people stalking me, and I could prove it.
Prove it.
That's his fingerprint, is when he pours gasoline all over the place and burns the whole place down best he can. Burn her up best he can.
Here he goes again. And I'm not even going to give him the courtesy of running any more of his shit. I love the comment though that says, Bob, when you go to prison, you're not going to be a pod boss. No. He's going to be a pod bitch is what he's going to be. Oh yeah, I remember the howdy from the Ozark Homestead. Hey Rick, how we doing? Glad to see you. Glad to see you. So I'll bring you up to speed. Bob called a retirement home up here and said that I was going to show up there and murder someone. And then after, of course, the moron didn't think that they would actually investigate. And when they did, they found out, of course, obviously, that he's full of shit. Like we didn't already know that. And I'll show you what the there it is. All right, get that up there. And I'll show you what the police. Here's the initial police report that they did. And this was just this past Saturday, the 11th. That's when he pulled this shit. I changed the address, so don't worry about that. But the kicker to it is down here. The victim is actually me because he's harassing me with this shit. And he actually thought that by him calling the cops and making this false report, that I was going to go to jail. And when that didn't happen, he even mentioned that in his stream the following day. He even mentioned it in his stream the following day because he was, oh, well, I checked And Harry wasn't, he's not in jail. I went and I looked. Yeah, that's what he was saying. That he checked out, and looked it up to see if I went to jail or not. And it's like, I'm never going to go to jail over some of your happy horse shit, the nonsensical crap that you spew. And I'm just hoping that that young man over there, that for whatever reason seems to like you, that he wakes up and smells the coffee here before too long, before you manage to fuck him over too. Because you will. Eventually, you will. He'll say something or do something that you dislike, and boom. All of a sudden, Aaron will be gay. He'll be transvestite. He'll be doing this. He'll have a blown out butthole. That's another thing I never quite understood. Why do you always beg to see men's buttholes? You never ask women. You always want to look at a man's butthole. Why is that? I've always been kind of curious about that, actually. Is there a reason you prefer men's? Must be. Oh, no, you're talking about how the cops discriminated against him down there right after those 911 calls that he made. And got busted for. So, tell you what, guys, I'm going to get out of here. An hour is all he's going to get today. That's all he deserves. Because it's 5 o'clock, and I'm going to go have me some dinner. So, hey, hope you enjoyed it. Have a good one. Of course, if you want to go over and watch Bob's stream, go take a look at it, because he's probably going to be streaming for another 8, 9, 10 hours anyway. So have a good one. We'll catch you later.